Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V. If you are new here, welcome. So glad that you stopped by. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. What I'm doing today is a coffee chat and whip. And this is a paint along that I am doing with a few people. And I'm sorry, I've got to look at this little list so I don't leave anybody out. But anyway, I will be sure to put all of the people in the description below before I post this video. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I'm doing this paint along with friends, and I'm actually having so much fun with this painting. It is turning out beautifully. I am not doing the Golden Valley. I am doing the Old Shoe House by Dominic Davidson, and it's a DAC canvas. I absolutely love it. If you hear any noise in the background, I am so sorry. My dogs are in the house and they're being very, very noisy. But hopefully the mic will not pick them up as much, so we can go ahead. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch you over to my other camera so I can show you what I have gotten done so far on this. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with it. So excited, can't wait to finish it and see how it looks. Anyway, let's go ahead and go the other to the other camera. And I'll have to zoom it out because, yep. Oops, that's the wrong where you can see most of the painting as I pull this out. Okay, so this is the first part of it that I started on. You have the tree over here, the big mushrooms down here, which I think they turned out so pretty. There's some little mushrooms back there, and then you've got the rainbow and the mountains in the background. Love the color in this one. And then this little castle right here, and you've got more mountains, and you've got the very pretty mushrooms and flowers down there. And then this bridge. I was really worried about the way that this bridge was going to turn out whenever I first started doing it. But you look in the camera and it looks great. And then last time, on my last whip and chat, I was just about right here where I just started on the shoe. So now this is where we are at, is right here. This is to the point that I'm probably going to have to put one of my clips so that I can clip this so that my canvas just doesn't go falling just like that. Or set something on it. I'll probably set something on it. But I'm going to pull this back down so I can work on where I was at. And I'll make sure I have something next time, but let me go ahead and situate you so you can see where I'm working at. And please ignore Bullet in the background. Hey, I'm working right here on this. I'm almost finished with this square, so by the time that I am finished with this whip and chat, I'll have this little area right here done. And it's got so many different colors in just this one little section. And I believe Yes, I believe the Temu haul part that I released this morning actually had these little trays in it showing what they were, but this lid stays on here pretty good as long as you don't drop it or turn it over or anything. And I've got the main colors that I'm using right here. I've got them all in here. And each of these little trays comes out. And let me turn it around so you can see that. But the way that I have them labeled is I've got these little label stickers, these little heart ones that I did get from Temu. They were a little bit smaller than what I thought they were going to be, but they work perfect for this. So I've got the symbol and the number on here. And since this is all the greens in here for the most part, then I'm just keeping them in this one little tray, and I just pull it out and add to it whenever I need to. And it works out perfectly for the confetti part. But it's got the 6 spots. And I really, really do like this tray, including the lid. As you can see, it's got the little indentions on the lid in here, which means that it sits. Let me get this empty one out. That it sits down in there and forms a little thing on it. See how it doesn't move whenever I try to move it around? Well, it sits on top of this like that, and it works out very well. But if I do take this with me whenever I'm going on a trip or door dashing or anything, I will put a rubber band around it so that it doesn't come off while I'm transporting it and stuff like that. Okay, so what has been going on this week? My youngest son actually got a job. He's been looking for one for quite a while, and he recently got a job. He's going to be a dishwasher at a restaurant, and that is where he is at today. We got to go and pick him up this afternoon about 2 o'clock. So, but I have the house to myself today. As you can hear, there's no kids in the background. I might need to start diamond painting a little bit. Okay, I'm going to get these 6s, and it's easier for me just to take the little tray out whenever I'm using it, and then I just put it back in there. But anyway, I do not have any kids today for the most part. I will have to watch them for a little bit in the van while we're taking one of my grandsons to his therapy appointment, which I don't think that'll be more than 30 minutes or so. While Courtney's there with him, I might take the other 2 down to the park or something. I haven't decided yet. But I will be taking one of my smaller diamond paintings with me. And I have figured out something. The ones that I got from Temu, those smaller paintings like that, I absolutely love them. Because, and this just happens to be the ones that I have right now, so I'm going to show it to you. This is my diamond painting logbook. And I do not have nearly all my diamond paintings in here. I'm going to get another one for completed ones. But as you can see, this right here, this is on the one that I got from Temu. Well, these are just regular sheet protectors. They just go in a binder, and I put all my pages in there. Well, these smaller diamond paintings from Temu, the 20 by 30 ones, and I'm taking this and I'm putting it in front, whereas I had it in back a while ago. They just fit in there, just like that. Now the top kind of hangs out a little bit, but once I complete this, I can just cut off that bottom part of this. See, it's just a little bit above that. So I can either just cut off this part or cut off the bottom part. And I can put the completed diamond painting in the opposite side of where I have my little log on it. And whenever I'm taking these out with me, I have a storage clipboard that where you can put stuff in it. With that clipboard, I can just put these on top of that. Now, if I could find one that was like a light pad, it would be so much better. I would love that. But in that clipboard, I have one of these trays like this, and then I have the diamond painting in there, a pen, and a regular tray. And wherever I'm at, I just take those out. Very easy to work on, and then I put them right back in there. It just turns out really, really well. I absolutely love it. I am so sorry about that. But anyway, I love those smaller paintings, so I probably will end up ordering some more of the smaller ones just so that I can take them with me. I mainly work on big ones while I'm at the house, but then I work on smaller ones whenever I'm waiting at doctor's appointments for the kids or myself or somebody else, or I'm waiting on the kids to get off work. Anything where I'm in the car. So that'll work out great. Okay, I finished 6. I know this whipping chat is just all over the place. So sorry about that. But it is already 14 minutes into this, and I haven't even told you much of anything. So last night I actually got off work a little bit early. That's how I was able to edit the Temu haul and post it last night. I had to take Joshua to get his shoes for his job. And I went out to the Walmart in the town where I live, and the only slip resistant shoes that they had was steel toed, and they were a lot more expensive. So I didn't get those. Instead, I asked if I could leave a little bit early, which they were having an outage anyway, so I didn't really leave that much early. The first 2 rounds were done. We only had one small 2105 round, so it worked out okay. Okay, I need my other tray for this because these are the colors that I don't have in here. I need L, which is number 47. Get this one out. We'll do this color really quick. I really thought I would have more of this done, but I am just so excited that I'm actually the only one home right now. Josh, not Joshua, Josh is over at his mom's house fixing the steps because it rotted through, so. and he wanted to get that fixed before the 4th of July because we go over there for a barbecue and to shoot fireworks and all that. We don't want anybody getting hurt on the steps. So he went over there to fix that today. So I am really, other than the pets, I'm the only one here. Which that really does not happen that often, but it's actually pretty nice. Like I said, this afternoon I might take the kids to the park. If I do, I might take a few little videos and show you them playing. My daughter actually got to take them to the fair, or the carnival that we had here in town, and they, as far as I can tell, they had a blast. Of course, I was working this weekend, so I work every weekend. Technically, I only work at my main job 3 days a week, but it's anywhere from 11 to 12-hour shifts each day. And then I work down at the shop 1 day a week for like 4 hours. It's not much at all. And then I do a little bit of door dashing here and there. I haven't really been doing that much lately because I don't want to drive out of town, and I don't seem to be getting enough orders here in town, so. But we will see. I need the 2 dots. It's this one. And you know what? I didn't put the other one up before I did that. What color was I working on? L. That's what it was. Let me put these up. Don't you just hate it whenever you do that? I put my color up before I even put the drills back in the container. Because there's a lot of times that I don't even remember what color I was working on. But anyway, we've only got a few minutes left on this. We're actually at 19 minutes now. DP Crazy Lady, I was not ignoring your comment that you put on my last whipping chat. For some reason, you were the first to comment on it, and I read the comment. It didn't even go to my email. I read the comment, and I went to reply to it, and it said something went wrong, and it disappeared. If I remember right, you were asking how I diamond painted sideways like this. That is how this key code sheet that Chef Diamond actually sent to me. You can see my phone, but anyway, that's how come this comes in so handy, because whenever I'm working on the symbols, I normally do use the stickers on my jars and stuff, but I can't remember what happened that I didn't put them on this one whenever I started it. But since I've got the key code sheet, I turn it the way that the canvas is, so that all of my arrows and triangles and everything are facing the correct way, so that I can make sure that I don't make a mistake on which one I'm putting down. Thanks again, Chef Diamond, for this key code sheet. Makes this painting so much easier. But anyway, that I have always turned my canvases upside down, sideways, however they fit on my table the best is how I normally turn it. I've actually got to finish cleaning up my old craft room, getting that set up for the kids, in there, and then I've got to reorganize in here and try to figure out a way that I'm going to put everything so that I have it all neat and organized. And for me, keeping it that way is the problem. Oh, there is something I wanted to show y'all. This pen actually has a little roller on it. And you'll be seeing this in the Temu haul as well. But it works if you're just doing just a little section of your canvas. It works okay. But I saw I believe it was Diamond Grandma. She had just a regular rolling pin. And I've been telling Josh that I wanted one for my canvases so that I could, at the end, whenever I was finished with them, so that I could roll everything down. I love having this rolling pin. And he ended up paying less than $5 for this at Walmart. And it works great. So whenever I'm done, this is the one that I use for the entire canvas. Works out really good. So glad that he bought that for me. What else do I have to talk about? I guess I really don't have that much else to talk about. I might get back on here tomorrow and tell you a little bit about how Joshua's actual first day of working went. I'm pretty sure all he's doing today is the computer work, and tell you about that, but he was a little nervous going in today. Otherwise, I thought about taking some video of him while he was getting out of the car and stuff, but I didn't want him to be even more nervous. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope everyone is doing great. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I will see you next time, and I want everybody to take care. Bye.